Recording?
Yeah, man.
3, 2, 1. Welcome back to Our Gen Podcasts.
Because there's two of them, if you haven't noticed. Them fake accounts, dog.
Yeah,
Episode 8, bro.
Yo, but anyway, as always, your host, I'm Luna.
Chooch.
And this is episode 8.
Yeah.
Episode 8. Episode 7 was pretty good episode.
Yeah, natural feeling.
Natural.
Nice and natural, dog.
Natural, no.
Not planned out.
no. Just
No topics.
Just sitting there chit-chatting, dog. That's all it was.
Yeah, that's that. But we are gonna have a topic on this one, Drake. Because we
don't have to have the boom. Let's talk about Drake, but the reason why we wanted to touch on that is because the care package, and the brand new album with all new songs,
and not just that, but even in the last podcast episode, I don't know if you remember, but we talked about
touching on a Drake episode.
He's a pretty influential, whether you listen to hip hop or not.
You've heard of Drake before.
You know Drake. So
there's a couple artists like that. Post Malone
reaches.
Maybe even you want to go as far as Quavo.
Yeah,
because he's a whole bunch of DJ Khaled records and this and that.
Mm-hmm. But DJ Khaled's also very hip hoppy. You know, like who's gonna go out of their way to listen to DJ Khaled? As of late, never mind.
No Brainer with Justin Bieber, Chance the Rapper.
As of late, I changed my mind.
Yeah, back then he was strictly
I'm thinking
hip-hop.
for the streets.
Ace Hood, the I'm So Hood remix. That was never. He was actually like, I had respect for DJ Khaled then. Where he fucked up was the whole, once he started being a Snapchatter.
Nah, that propelled him. He just loses respect.
No, but that fucked up. I think that fucked up him as far as music
credibility.
Yeah, he's a joke to me now.
Being that street guy, he's a meme.
Yeah, he's a joke to me.
And Ace Hood, like, we're gonna get back to Drake in a second, but
whatever happened to Ace Hood?
Ace Hood, dude, DJ Khaled just kind of left him for fucking dead. He was dropping tapes for a long time, and Ace Hood, his second album, Ruthless, I think that was the second.
I honestly don't even think that much people know who Ace Hood is.
Dude, he was the top Florida rapper. Like you can say Rick Ross, Plies, and all them, like they were doing shit back then. But if you really listen to Ace Hood, like you knew Ace Hood was that guy.
Yeah, he was. Whenever you think of the Florida, I'm gonna paint a picture to me. This is in Florida. Mm-hmm. A lifted ass car on fucking 35-inch wheels and 1-inch of tire.
Sounds about right.
With cheap ass subs and speakers, but blasting Ace Hood.
Hey,
that's Florida. That's fucking Florida.
Whether
if it's a black guy, a white guy, or fucking Mexicans having that fucking car around.
I can't remember the exact line, but he says something about what he's wearing, and then he tops it off with he goes like a Florida Marlin crown with a Florida Marlin crown. That just tells you what he represents as far as Florida goes. But back on to Drake.
This is why I don't like the whole topic thing. Cause
exactly. We can stand.
Whatever.
We can stand wherever we need to go. Mm-hmm. But Drake is like something that I think we should discuss.
About the care package, do you think like listening back, a lot of these songs everybody has heard?
Yeah.
Actually no. Every song a lot of people have heard. Put it that way.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the songs were even used on samples, like on Rick Ross's shit with Maybach Music and shit like that. Mm-hmm.
Mixtape days too.
Yeah, this Drake I think is like he's always been fucking good, bro. He's always been a good, solid artist, rapper, whatever you want. And how many times, for example, whenever Views dropped, we were like, it's okay. And then what dropped after Views?
Views was the playlist.
More Life.
Yeah, and then More Life came out, and we went back to Views, and like, dude, Views is a lot better than we thought it was. And then after More Life,
Scorpion,
we were like, dude, More Life is so much of it. Like, that's just the way it is. You just expect so much from him because you know how good he really is. And if you honestly don't think Drake is one of the best ever rappers, and just creator and artist, like, I don't know what to tell you.
And that's allegations aside, because let's be real, the shit that came out that was written and all that stuff, like, was that Drake getting in his pocket? Was that a Drake really barring you up? No, it's not. It's Drake being on like his hype shit. Mm-hmm.
And don't get me wrong though. I think a lot of people's argument against Drake is the whole like how he's very commercial.
Yeah.
But so is your fucking favorite rapper Travis Scott. Like,
dude.
And you suck his dick, so might as well. You know what I'm saying? Like
Drake is he's not by any means my favorite rapper. I listen to him a lot.
I think Drake crawled so fucking Travis Scott can run.
I think another thing too is you have something to say?
I want to say Drake caught Travis Scott to run. I don't know.
You really don't think Travis Scott and Drake are very similar artists?
I don't know in what terms you're speaking of. You're speaking in terms of like style, the actual sound.
No. I'm just saying like.
He's saying more broadly.
Yeah, like they're so
Okay,
commercial,
yeah.
and they have.
Travis Scott makes pop music.
Yeah. And for a while, that's what Drake did too. He was on every radio station you clicked on. You know what I mean?
What I do want to say is when, and this is something this is a perfect thing where people could be like, oh, you know, there's a lot of Drake haters out there,
Mm-hmm.
and they can be like, oh, these guys are just like sucking Drake's dick, whatever. Dude, I was a Drake hater, dude. When Drake first dropped, you know what I was listening to? Gucci, Flocka, because of Darian. Shout out to Darian. But Yo Gotti, Ace Hood, shit like that. We gotta talk about some street music in a different time. But people like that, when they were coming up, Drake was coming up at the same time as these people, and to me, I'm like, I was kind of pushing Drake over because I'm like, oh, like he's not really rapping, he's just, you know what I mean. But I was not educated enough on Drake's music, and I listened to his stuff, but to me it was just kind of soft or whatever. But like, if you really listen to the production value, the lyrics, and really what goes into the Drake project, that any song, you compare that to like someone who, we're going back to like 08, 07, no, 08, 08, 09, yeah.
I think the reason why people get that false perspective that he only makes soft music is I don't want to sound too ignorant when I say this, but a lot of songs gain more attention and get more popular whenever it's more appealing to both the male and the female ear. Mm-hmm. And Drake has a lot of female fans, a lot. Why? Because he does know how to make this softer, you know. So the softer music probably blows up a little bit more than his spitting does, because it's more appealing to both sides.
But he has the spitting where
and so because the soft shit blows up more, people automatically just associate Drake with the soft shit.
And that's what it is, or just the commercially hyped shit like God's Plan. You know, you listen to Survival, but
even God, that's a really good song. It's the radio ruined it. That's a really good song.
Yeah, but it was a good song. Excuse me, but if you look at Scorpion, mm-hmm. the way he opens that up with Survival is a good. I'll never skip that song. Well, every time I say that, I play it pretty much every day. But Survival, shit where you got lyrics where it's like the crown is broken in pieces, but there's more in my possession. He's saying he's the king of the rap game, but that just
he's never. I don't think he's ever. No, maybe, yeah, he has, but he's never really been the type to say that he's the best rapper. He just acknowledges the fact that he's the biggest,
mm-hmm.
and he
exactly.
is. Because who's selling more units? Kendrick Lamar doesn't even sell more units than he does. And you can go back and say, "Oh, he's commercial." So is Kendrick with Damn, with Humble. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you wanna? Fuck. I hate getting into like this Kendrick debate because.
No, but I feel like most people that hate Drake are Kendrick fans.
No, but a lot of them are. But this is not to like diss Kendrick or anything, and I like a good Kid Mad City, but the sound of it is you have your shit where it's like you even go to Mad City. Part 2 is a lot more streetish, whereas like the first one, the first half of the song, it's a lot more commercially sounding. Like it's rap and hip hop, but and it's not by any means like a Poetic Justice, which is commercial. Swimming Pools, which is commercial. Nothing wrong with being commercial.
That's a really good song, though.
No, it's a great song and a good message. But again, you're not.
I do think there's more to that song though than just the alcoholism.
Swimming Pools?
Yeah, whenever he's like, open your mind up, listen to Kendrick, I think that has something to do. If the whole like sell your soul shit is real, I think it can tie into that.
Yeah, I think so too. But it could also be alter egoism. It could be a lot of things. But
that's actually really crazy how pretty much every artist has an alter ego. That's wild to me. But continue.
So. But where I'm going with this, these are good songs, and there's nothing wrong with being commercial. That's what we're saying. But if you're gonna be like, if you're gonna hate on Drake because he makes commercial music, you can't be like sucking off Kendrick Lamar
because he's sucking off Travis Scott.
Mm-hmm.
You can't be sucking off 90% of the rappers out right now.
Even J. Cole.
Even J. Cole.
Miller
Howard is stupid commercial.
Dumb commercial.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where it is. Even you go to like the pure
early J. Cole, like a commercial that is workout. Power Trip maybe not so much commercial, but it's just
Power
Trip's
very commercial. Power Trip's very commercial.
The words aren't commercial. I think just going back to how some shit is more appealing to the women ear, so it's just more popular.
That is very commercial. Born Sinner has a lot of commercial songs. It has a lot of non-commercial songs, but it has.
Well, you can kind of just say that's the last album that Jay-Z had him by the dick.
It's a commercial sound. Yeah, but
that's
perfect segue because I wanted to say. I think Drake is setting himself up to put himself in a Jay-Z position.
Oh, easy.
And that's.
I think Kanye thinks he has that position, and he came really close. But I honestly think he fumbled the bag. Like
he fumbled.
You know what I'm saying?
Hard.
Like he was in position to be right next to Jay-Z because they were
that guy.
Whenever they dropped the collab album, right? Yeah. Him and Hove could have either been the two guys. Or it could have been one right above the other one, right? Yeah. And Jay-Z wasn't fucking stupid at all.
And he's not stupid.
He knows how to get the deals done with fucking Tidal, all of that. And Kanye West is almost just like, I don't know what the fuck, I don't know where he went wrong, honestly. I can't tell you where he went wrong.
Where he went wrong, in my opinion, is and we can have a whole episode on Kanye because we could really go through his music and really break it down. But where he went wrong is, I think, a lot of people, when they try to create art comes from like the soul and the what you
want to put out as an artist.
What you want to put out. But once you think I think a lot of it has to do with ego. When you think you're that guy and you're the most genius person ever, sometimes you reach a little too far to try to make something crazy new. Listen, Yeezus is a trash album.
Dude, even like what you were saying yesterday, whenever artists are in album mode, they try to do too much.
When they already blow up and they don't have that drive, that motivation.
Yeah. Kanye, I don't know, man. He literally could have been the greatest ever.
And we're not Kanye haters by any stretch.
I mean, I don't like him as a person because especially with the whole like, he's just an idiot and he's a dick. And you don't have to be friendly, but come on.
No, what he is he's an entitled pussy, is what he is.
And he fucking loves Trump for whatever reason.
And aside from that, he's an entitled pussy. He can fuck around with people, say whatever he wants to do, and fuck around with people. But God forbid anybody attacks him or questions anything he does. He's a pussy, and he feels like he's entitled and he uses mental health as a fucking shield to where nobody fucks with him because he has such a big ego problem.
We're not Kanye haters, but he's a fucking pussy.
No, we're not because
no, I'm just saying that's not funny as fuck. We're not Kanye haters, but he's a fucking entitled pussy. Like
what it is. Listen.
I love Kanye and all, but he's a fucking pussy.
I mean, he's the greatest ever, but he's a fucking pussy.
Beautiful Dark Twisted fan. My first, again, if you've seen the older episodes, the very first one, you know my very first CD album I've ever bought was Late Registration in 3rd grade, and that shit was popping. So for all y'all motherfuckers that are our age, college dropout, 90% of y'all were listening to College Dropout when that dropped. So, anyways, Late Registration. College Dropout's still good. Late Registration, my first CD, right? I liked Kanye a lot. Obviously, he dropped Graduation, 808s, whatever.
808s and Heartbreaks, there's a couple good ones on there.
Yeah, there's some good ones. He got a lot of flack for it, but there's some good songs. Heartless is a good ass song.
Heartless is a great
and that's
song.
A popular song for them.
And if he isn't what he's saying, it's...
Yeah. And there's and he's rapping too. But My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, and I've told both of y'all this before, this shit is... I think that's a great album. Y'all know how high I put that shit up there.
The only problem with that album, and it's inevitable.
There's 2 skips for me.
I think the only problem with that album, and it's very hard as an artist to make music that doesn't, is it sounds dated.
To me, it doesn't though. But maybe it just takes me back to.
Well, it's like a reminiscent thing for you, which makes sense because like whenever I hear Akon, I'm like, yo, this takes me back.
Yeah, but I don't get that from My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. Yo, this is a Drake episode.
We're talking
but
about Kanye.
Hold up. For My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy is like when we played Mario Strikers. It's not a reminiscent type of thing. That was a good game. That's a
but
really
have
good
reminiscent
fucking game.
things to it.
It
whenever
has
we
an
were sitting,
aspect.
Like we literally sat there and said like we used to play this shit on hours.
But at the same time, it's why haven't they made newer ones? Like, it's a good game.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just the whole part. Like, yeah, I liked playing this as a kid. It's a fucking good ass game. It's just like Pokemon games. They're good games. If you get into them and you like them, they're good games to you. And that's why it's the same story over and over and all that shit, but it's a good game to play. Where, to me, yeah, there's the reminiscent aspect. Obviously, I'm always going to like, when it goes to Pokemon, I'm always going to like the first one that I had played and the first ones that I remember watching on TV as a kid, whatever. But it's still, that doesn't take away the fact that it's good. It's like people who, right now, people our age who might listen to like 60s rock, metal, 80s, shit like that. Like it's good music. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's good music to me. Yeah, maybe it sounds dated for y'all, but like for me, it just sounds good.
Well, rock, I think, is the sound of rock hasn't changed.
It has though. That's why people don't listen to like new age metal.
Well, the thing is, back then, rock was. Things are starting to become a subgenre off of
Each other.
Yeah, and back
Except
then
rap.
there was more of a solid foundation of just rock and roll. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you got grunge and people who are just into like that 90s like Nirvana type of phase. It's a lot, but to me, good music is undeniably good.
Mm-hmm.
Whether to me, timeless music. To me, like for y'all, like, and I'm again, I don't know if this is just showing. This should prove to them like I'm not a Kanye hater. Like I think this shit is timeless music. Like that album is a top 5 album for me.
Mm.
Top 5. But that's Drake.
After you want to hear rant about how much you love Kanye, but he's a pussy.
Nah, he is a pussy and he fumbled the bag like you said.
Yeah,
but
he did. That was
but
tragic.
that's just side tangent. But you were saying the album that dropped a week ago.
Like Care Package,
Yeah.
the all new song it's not playing.
Yeah.
I did hear
brand
it
new song.
on the one with Cole. They took out the he has like a bar about autism, and look at the
Not familiar to me. I know Jodeci Freestyle.
yeah, and whenever they release Care Package, they cut that bar out.
And that just shows this our gen podcast.
And,
Like
even
so,
like if you listen to like some older shit, whenever M was always saying stupid shit like, oh, faggots this, faggots that, and nobody was ever.
But even bring it back to Cole and Born Sinner, that was what, 2013?
Yeah, 2013.
2013 he dropped that and he says if you wanna it was lying about gay people and he says faggots like 3 times
Mm-hmm.
in a row. Like nobody said anything about that.
But even then, I feel like people didn't.
Bro, even Chance the Rapper.
Yeah.
Your holy Chance the Rapper is dropped faggot.
Yeah.
Come on, man. It's people want
It's just things change drastically. That's all it is. Like,
it's crazy. People are a lot more sensitive now.
yeah. Which is nothing wrong with, I guess, but
It's just different. It's different times. But yeah, I think this is a very reminiscent album, and it just kind of shows. Oh, to get back when I was a Drake hater, I did listen to like a lot of his shit. Like one of the first albums that we had was there was when we put the wood at my house. So me, Andrew, my dad. I think it was the year Andrew went. Did he go twice with your dad to Wisconsin or once?
he went once.
So it was that year. Drake dropped "Thank Me Later," and I think Plies dropped "The Realist" the same year, or it was around the same time. And
Who would more numbers? Probably Plies.
probably Drake. Drake was still the man after So Far Gone.
Yeah.
But so that was Drake's first album, "Thank Me Later." Like that was a good ass album. People don't really talk about "Thank Me Later." Like it's like, oh, after So Far Gone. I think "Thank Me Later" is so much better. But again, I listen to that a lot.
I think it's almost hard to explain.
And that was when he dropped that.
It's almost hard to explain, but I'm sure you understand what I'm saying. Drake has a lot of fans, but a lot of them are just fans because a lot of them. How many people overhyped, the So Far Gone just because it's Drake's mixtape, and very few people even can name 5 songs off of that album. I mean, off that mixtape, and they're gonna praise it like it's some great golden body of work, and it's it's the best thing ever, and a lot of people just hype it up because it's Drake, and it's
Is what put them on.
yeah, it's more of a hype game. I don't know. He does have a lot of actual fans, but I wonder how people in Canada view him.
You'd probably view him as that guy, honestly. That's why I would.
Him or
assume.
Bieber?
Both.
Because who even knows if people in Canada really fuck with rap like
both
that?
in different ways. They should. They probably do. It's just like when a lot of artists tour in Europe and they're like, damn, like the European crowd is, like they show you way more love than people here. Probably because you go less in their smaller countries, but still, there's an ear for everything everywhere. But yeah, like you said on the So Far Gone thing, like it's literally what put people on Drake, and like that's what put people on Drake. Best I ever had put everybody on Drake. That's when you knew Drake, really.
Mm-hmm.
Best I ever had. That's you have other songs, but like I'm going in like that was on So Far Gone too, right?
I'll check.
I think that was on the iTunes version.
Was it?
Because he had 2 versions of it. Yeah. You know what it is if you heard Drake making hoes wobble like a bridge in an earthquake. Never see me out because I live in my workplace.
Bro. I don't know.
But that's So Far Gone. But like, Thank Me Later has Shut It Down is a fucking beautiful song. Fancy, you know what you're getting when you listen to Fancy.
Iggy Azalea.
Unforgettable with Young Jeezy.
Uh-huh. But Jeezy's the man too.
For real, but his older stuff was a lot better. A lot better.
Just like Gucci shit.
To me. It's 2 different Gucci's. Definitely. Because I think Bipolar
like
from
Kanye.
Gucci is fucking flames. And that's a newer Gucci. But
It's crazy how Gucci just took in the Migos and even Boat, kind of just like
and
he could have easily shot him down like, nah, nigga, I run Atlanta.
he was the underdog. He was the underdog from Atlanta. Him beefing with Jeezy, and Jeezy had that crazy album. Come on, man. He was the underdog.
Dude, Jeezy and him were beefing. Like somebody's gonna get killed.
And people did get killed.
Yeah, on both camps.
Mm-hmm.
In both camps.
So it's like,
That's crazy. Beef back then in hip hop was beef.
And I think it also depends on where you're at too. You know what I mean? Like,
well, shit. It was on Gucci's diss track to Jeezy whenever he said like, go dig your homie out at the woods.
He had a couple of diss tracks, yeah, but he was beefing with everybody in Atlanta. That just shows you how much of an underdog he was, because he was beefing with T.I.
Yeah. Shout out to T. He's a good artist too. He was solid.
Yeah, he was my favorite rapper for a little bit too. Around, yeah.
He even collabed with fucking Justin Timberlake, right? And on
Dead and Gone.
That's a really good fucking song. Like,
yeah, Paper Trails is a good ass album. People like to put his earlier shit, but Paper Trails is good. And No Mercy after Paper Trails, people don't even know about No Mercy. Popping Bottles with Drake. I think No Mercy dropped when I was in 8th grade. Can you check the release date on No Mercy? Like 2010, 2009. Go to that, but
if you had to pick, is Drake a better rapper or a better singer? Which would you say?
I think what makes Drake good at singing is he can't really sing. is he's like one of us really trying to sing. Like, yeah, we could sing along to songs, but we're not trying to sing when we're singing along to songs.
What I like about Drake is his tone of his voice.
No Mercy wasn't Pony Time.
His
Good
the tone of his voice is almost like he's almost done trying to show you that he's great. He just knows he is. Like even on Survival, the beat's really good. It almost like he kind of just standing there with his fucking arms crossed, like
he already knows what
like, blah, 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 like you know what I'm saying? Like
Lord knows what Rick Ross Take Care, yeah. He goes basically like the people poking fun at him, like they don't like never the flow though. They know I run that. He could just flow.
mm-hmm.
He could just rap on whatever. So like you say, it's just if he's rapping like this, he knows
like,
he got that.
And when on Survivor, whenever he's like, my Mount Rushmore is me with 4 different expressions, like, oh, that's a bar. Like, my Mount Rushmore is me with 4 different expressions.
He's saying
that means nobody even comes close to me. There's after me. There's 3 people I could shout out, but none of you are even close to.
Let's really put. Let's go in order. So we have our opinion on so far now. So far now. What would you say? Thank Me Later, I think is pretty good. I think Unforgettable is one of Drake's best songs ever. Take Care was after. What do you think about Take Care?
Well, there was a lead single that blew up. Right?
Marvin's Room.
Which one?
Marvin's Room.
Yeah, obviously Marvin's. But no, there was another one. There was.
I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, there you go.
Make me proud. Make you proud. With Nicki Minaj.
Yeah, Marvin's Room is.
Marvin's Room's a classic. That's a classic for us.
It's overrated.
Why? How is it overrated?
It's not as good as people make it out to be. That's what.
Nobody's saying that it's good lyrically. It's just that's a sad ass song. Like that'll put anybody in their feelings.
Yeah.
You can be a married man. You put on Marvin's Room.
You're drunk calling your fucking
ex
girl.
Like that'll make a married man like.
He's like, y'all two are overrating this shit. We're so offended on this.
Dude, Marvin's Room is a fucking classic.
That's what I'm saying. For us, that's that song.
I'm just saying. Like he's literally like, and even if that phone call really is fake or whatever, like it's still a genius idea for the fucking song,
dude.
Like that's
even the big thing now is it's not drunk calls, it's drunk texts,
mm-hmm.
but it's the same concept. It's I don't know, but
I think people fake drunk texts. There's no reason you should be misspelling something because autocorrect has your back 10 times out of 10.
But sometimes it doesn't.
I think the only way to fuck up a text is autocorrect puts the wrong word, but not a misspelled version of
the word. Nah, I agree and I disagree because sometimes like
you know how poorly you have to spell the word for autocorrect not to have your back?
I'm just gonna say this. I apologize for any family members who may be watching this, but I've texted my way out of work, drunk, not even remembering, and then seeing the message the next morning, and my shit, like you could tell, I was fucked up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But because you misspell something, or because shit doesn't make sense?
I misspell shit where it's like let's say I'm missing work. Missing might have like a P at the fucking end, random letters at the fucking end. So that's the only reason why I would disagree because that specific scenario, like I could remember it clearly. I could remember that shit clearly. Where it's like fuck, like these motherfuckers know that. Like I'm texting you at fucking 11 p.m. and I'm fucked up.
Yeah.
That's basically what that is. So I agree and I disagree because at the same time, like that shit does carry you. You're not gonna be, you know, just because there might be a little bit of extra letters at the end, but I definitely agree. For the most part, you're not gonna have like misspelled words every fucking.
And not even that. Like going back to what you said about like, the P at the end, that shit does just fucking happen. You try to click space and you click fucking
some shit.
Whatever.
But at the same time, I think what you're getting at for the most part is people like to use drunkenness as an excuse to open up their emotions and say what they want to say.
And
they
even if they're not, they're like, like they get shot down. Like, I was drunk. I was.
Yeah, no, it's
man up to your shit and just
for real, own up to it. But I think that's kind of more of what you're getting. I don't know, but yeah, a lot of people like to use that drunkenness as an excuse. But yeah.
What's your favorite Drake song of all time?
All-time favorite Drake song. I'll tell you my top from every album, and then let me narrow it down. This is just the way I have to think about it.
I have mine. Well, actually, I probably.
Actually, no, I do have mine. I don't even have to name it. I Like You With Me from Views.
Says You With Me or what?
Yeah, that's my favorite song. That's my favorite
I think it's
song.
like right in the middle of the song when he got like it sounds like he's about to switch the flow and he goes back. He's like a lot of what he said. A lot of niggas fucked up so like they can take this flow, and then it's like
take this flow,
and then it's like the Sam was like and then I'm trying to give your ass the world. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I like Jungle though. Jungle's hard. Off of Reading This Too Late.
That's a good project. I like off there. My favorite one though is You and the Six.
Having a conversation with Mama. That one.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah, My Life is a Mess. That's a good one. Hold up, so.
This motherfucker went in full singing mode right there. When
Girl, I'm trying to give your ass the world.
Okay.
Bro, I'm on key.
Nah, You With Me is hard though.
That's a good song. That's my favorite song ever from Drake. Just because that shit is just. It's kind of like a Marvin's Room with like a little bit of rapping and.
A lot more rapping than Marvin.
Yeah, for sure. And just like check out You With Me. You said Jungle, right?
Jungle.
What do you think is hold up. So let's do this. Let's just rate the projects and stand out for us. So far gone, what do you rate it?
Out of 10?
Yeah, out of 10.
A 4?
A 4, I would probably give it a 5.5.
I think my favorite project by Drake is either If You're Reading This Too Late or. So I like that one a lot.
It was good.
If You're Reading This Too Late.
Dude, I really like Views, and I think Scorpion could have been great if he cut like.
I don't like some of the second half.
Second half, I like the one with Future, Blue something.
I like the one where he's rapping about his kid. What's it called? March something? March 28th.
March 14th.
Yeah, March 14th. What's the one with Future? Blue something.
Future?
Yeah. It has Blue.
Did he even credit features?
Blue Tint. He doesn't credit the features.
Yeah, he doesn't credit features.
Well, for some of the other ones on the album, he does.
Well, the one with Michael Jackson.
The one with Jay-Z. But
I wonder how he like revived Michael Jackson to get in the studio.
Facts, dude.
Oh my god.
Son of your soul. How do you get that?
Can you imagine how much he had to pay for that fucking...
Unusable.
Probably his child. Not playing. They ain't ready for that one. They ain't ready for that one. But Scorpion could have been great. Scorpion.
It's not bad though.
Great. Even shit like I'm upset, like that grew on me. I'm upset.
Yeah.
I hated it first though, cause that shit dropped
But
right after Duppy, right?
Yeah, it dropped as a single.
Yeah. Was it right
Duppy
after
Freestyle is a really good fucking
Duppy's
song.
good.
It wasn't around Duppy.
It was right after Duppy, right before the story of
I do not.
Yeah. Crazy.
Let's talk about that
Crazy.
though. That beef.
I think I saw something whenever that beef was going on, and it was like that somebody in Drake's camp advised them not to reply,
A lot of people did supposedly.
not
to
because obviously he got beat, right? Not because he lost, but they were saying like I guess beef can get to a point where songs are no longer doing anything and somebody has to get killed.
8 out of 10.
He even said that in Survival, right? He's like, someone gotta die when no one will dead it.
Yeah.
Like, so he might have been even jabbering out like I might have had to got this man killed.
Yeah.
If he wasn't gonna stop.
And
that's even I've even heard stories like that's even why Biggie didn't reply to Hit Him Up with Tupac because somebody had to get killed. There was no way around it.
No, you got like your fan theories too, where they say that Scorpion was originally just the first half. I mean the back half. The
He had to add
R&B
the first
half,
half.
and then he added the first half after the.
But you know how much?
Doubt it, but
Yeah, because-
but actually,
And there's a fan
Because
theory
that
it could make sense though. Mob ties.
Alright, so
8
time
out
out.
of
10 out of 10.
Hold on. Pusha T's Daytona dropped May 27th,
That shit was garbage, bro. Like,
May 28th, and Scorpion dropped June 28th or June 29th. I think it's very hard to push out them songs and get them mastered, all of that, in that short period of time.
Daytona is May
depends.
25th.
If you're
Okay,
if you're
25th.
if you're Drake, you got connects.
Facts. I think
It's
Scorpion
just like
was June
Drake-
29th or June 28th.
July 29th.
July
Or
29th.
June 29th.
Yeah,
June
June
29th.
29th.
It's just like Drake sending Travis Scott his verse at the end of that. But there's no doubt Drake definitely allowed rappers to be a little bit more vulnerable, and because of Drake, there's people like A Boogie, P&B Rock, people like that. He created
Juice
that.
WRLD,
He created that
Post
lane.
Malone, Quavo, Russ.
He created that lane, and people who want to say, oh, other people were singing before Drake.
No,
were
they
they
weren't.
singing like Drake? Were they?
Even if they were, can they rap like Drake?
Neither.
Drake was a revolutionary.
Neither.
Chris Brown had the singing down, but he just was never really a rapper.
He can rap, but no.
No, yeah, that wasn't his strong
And it's not.
At
And
all.
he's no Drake by any means. And Drake,
And you know how much people are trying to be Chris Brown, like going back to the double XL, like YKO, like there's no doubt about it, like Chris Brown is his fucking daddy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
or even the guy 2014 double XL, the August, what's his name? August.
Alsina. I think he went blind.
Yeah, he did. There's like something wrong with him.
That's
Like, he
just
can't
crazy.
walk and he can't see anymore. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with him though.
Yeah.
But yeah, like there's no doubt about it, like Chris Brown is their fucking daddies. Like,
hmm
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Drake is the father of most of these people. And the thing too is I think there's a lot of Wayne fans, and
Oh, dude,
there's so
Wayne.
many people who think Wayne is that guy, the best ever to do it. I think Drake has surpassed him. Like, let's be real, project to project, mixtapes, Wayne was killing it. Like,
Yeah, but Wayne, that's, you know what I'm saying? Like it was just freestyles. You know what I mean?
yeah, and he was kill. I think Wayne is
The king of mixtapes.
he. I don't think I could think of anybody better off the top of my head. So
Yeah.
probably.
Let's just give him that title. Fuck it. We'll give it to him.
Let's just say for right now, but subject to change.
And the thing is, we're not saying that Wayne isn't great. Wayne is fucking great. Top 5 ever.
Drake
maybe.
is top 15 for sure.
Top 10 for sure. I think.
Top 10. I just have to think really, really hard on that.
If you can't see Wayne as a top 10, that's crazy to me. Well, she's not an idiot. Like the branding,
We can do a tops episode, but
And
let
even-
me not think about this.
even the beef with or the whole Young Money, how he kind of just collapsed. That helped his career too because it had people talking about Wayne,
Yeah,
people clicking Wayne songs. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Carter series, but Drake has surpassed him for sure.
Yeah.
Drake.
In probably every aspect, even fucking net worth.
Who even knows if Drake's even at his peak? That's the crazy.
No,
that's
I think,
the crazy
I
thing.
think Drake's peaked because
Where do you think he peaked at?
probably, I think a while back,
When?
probably views.
Views. Check units moved. Views sold a lot.
I think
Views sold a lot.
I'm not saying that because Drake's been making really good music for a really long time.
Yeah.
It's not like he's been dropping anything lately that's like, holy crap, this is amazing. You know what I'm saying?
He's literally like
He can still shock us.
He is the LeBron of rap.
He's
852,000.
For
Check Scorpion. Scorpion's like 600 something.
I think Scorpion has more than that.
because Scorpion's second week still sold 420 something.
Shit.
He made $1 million in a month.
Scorpion did 732.
So Views sold more than.
Yeah.
I think.
With 160 up here.
That's still really good pure.
That's better than Young Bands.
That's really. Yeah, Young Bands. That dude sold what, like 10 mil? They said
No.
10 mil first week. Wait,
He couldn't.
and
get
he
the
dropped
team.
on a Wednesday and he hit 10 mil. With Gunna.
Somebody get this kid off.
Young Bruh, Young Bands.
First,
come on the channel.
week, first week numbers are starting not to matter though.
Dude, streaming.
Even a
just
year ago,
changed
they still
everything.
mattered.
Streaming's just fucking changed everything.
Whenever fucking Denzel Curry moved what 13K,
Like 17.
when it was Taboo and fucking Moneybagg Yo moved 12K with fucking.
Moneybagg is that dude though.
You know he's growing as an
He
artist.
runs the streets.
Yo, how did he not make double XL like at least fucking last year or
They
something.
bugging. They double XL right now. We talked about this on the last one, but they're like dick riders right now. They're not. It's not like they're putting people. It's a popularity contest for the most part. But where do you put Drake at?
All time?
Not all time. Yeah, all time and currently.
Oof. Okay, currently.
Ghostwriting. Whatever you feel about ghostwriting, again.
Yeah,
We already discussed it. It does put an asterisk by his name, but let's look at what's been written for him. That's been proven to be written for him. Obviously, we don't know it or not, but motherfuckers want to put Kanye on a top list when he's admittedly have a bunch of writers. Was artistry. If you want to knock Drake for that, same thing with Ye. Same thing with Jay-Z. Nobody wants to talk about
Dr. Dre.
No, but they don't put Dr. Dre that super high of all time.
People do.
Rappers.
A lot of people like Dre. The Chronic, they rave about the Chronic.
But to put him in, I don't think I've heard him in any conversation of all time great rappers. But people want to put Jay-Z up there. Lucifer. Why does anybody bring up when Ye is really like putting that verse in? Come on. Anyways, so there's an asterisk by the name, but where do you put him all time? Our generation.
All right, first I'm gonna say our gen right now.
And right now.
And then after that I'm gonna say overall. I think right now I still listen. Alright, this might sound crazy
Not personal.
to a lot of people. Mm-hmm. But if Cole, Eminem, and Drake dropped in the same week, I'm listening in this exact order. Cole, M, Drake. If it's just M and Drake, I'm listening to M first. I think right now I still prefer M and Cole over Drake. I still have more music from Cole and more music from M saved from Drake. So right now, but let's just say Eminem we don't consider him right now. Because even I guess Kamikaze is recent, but he's not really consistently dropping any body of work. So right now, I still prefer Cole over Drake, because I think Cole makes really relatable music, and so does Drake. But the level of relatable is different. But I think all time I put Drake either at.
He's above Cole all time.
I don't think so. I think.
And Cole's my personal favorite.
He might be above Cole all time.
He has to.
But why? Because of sales or what?
Not because of sales. Because of, if you want to go project to project, album to album, let's go Thank Me Later versus Sideline Story.
Yeah, Thank Me Later wins.
Thank Me Later. You want to go fucking...
Put it this way, Cole loses everything before 2014 for Social Drives.
Yeah. Take Care versus Born Sinner, that's close.
Born Sinner is a really good album though.
Yeah, to me it's close. And then you have...
Nothing Was the Same.
Nothing Was the Same.
Versus 2014?
Yeah.
2014 wins.
2014 by far.
No,
I think Nothing Was the Same is overrated.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people.
There are some really good songs.
Like that. There are some really good songs.
Honestly, even For Your Eyes Only by Cole, whenever that dropped, I was like, but going back, that's a nice body.
We expected something different.
That's a nice bar. Yeah, and he set the bar super high with 2014 for Zero Drive.
And he got bad ratings. But anyways, go ahead though. Where do you put?
Alright, so I don't. To me, I think Cole's better than Drake is. Because Cole can sing too, low key. He can make a really good. Both the Adolescents.
Cole's singing is the same as Drake's. It's two guys who can't sing, but they're putting effort into it and passion.
Apparently, on that track, by Cole, he's singing. That's a pretty good song. For Your Keep. You know what I'm saying?
His singing voice put him against singers, and he can't sing.
Yeah, but neither can
It's
Drake.
The rawness. That's what I'm saying. That's what makes them good
I don't care if they can
singers.
sing or not. I'm just saying they can make the music. It sounds good.
Yeah.
So I don't think he's above Cole, but all time I put him right now. I put him under Cole. All time I put him third. Actually, yeah, third.
Damn, I could name your top three right now.
I know you could. And probably in order too.
Yeah, you probably already named all three of them. Anyways, all time I put Drake top 10 for sure.
Easy, top 5 for sure.
We'll have an all 10 episode too. Right now, I think he's top 3. I don't think there's any real. I put right now. I like Cole the best. I think Cole is number 1 right now. But I don't think you can go wrong with Kendrick, Cole, or Drake as your answer. And there were other people back then in the running, and they're not in the running anymore. Big Sean was in that conversation for a little bit. Other people. But it's definitely those three. So I put him top 3 for sure. I don't care if you put him 1 right now, 2, 3. But if you don't put him in top 3, like, I think you need to listen to more of his music, because he can sing, he can make pop hype songs, and he can
Make deep
rap
tracks, too.
And he can rap. That's what it is. He's a master of the craft. He's a top 3.
Alright, so right now, top 3 about all time.
All time? What?
You said right now he's top 3, right?
No, like of this generation.
Yeah, right now.
Right? Yeah, currently yes.
So what about all time?
All time, top 10.
Who's your number 1 all time? Just throw that real quick.
And Nas, one of the two.
Dude, Nas, fuck, I forgot about Nas.
So I
Only
think,
thing is,
think-
that last project by Nas, man.
yeah, but
Didn't need that.
it's
Even the previous one didn't need that.
facts. When Nas said Nas album done, was not expecting either of those two. So, but yeah, so I think
Leave your opinions of Drake.
yeah, Drake is good. Tell us what you think. You can debate us if you want, but again, if you don't think Drake is a good rapper or you're a Drake hater,
I wanna hear. Let's just say we take ghostwriting away. If let's just say you take away every song that's ever been ghostwritten from him, right?
Mhm.
If we could calculate that somehow, some way, why don't people like Drake?
because
I want to hear what their answer would be like. Oh, I don't like him because, you know what I'm saying?
Drake songs to recommend though, for just people who really have only heard the radio stuff. You With Me, we already talked about that.
You With Me, Jungle,
You and the Six.
You and the Six, Now and Forever is a good one.
Survival, we already said
Survival's
Survival.
really good.
Even 8 out of 10, I think that's a good song. Emotionless.
Emotion's pretty good.
Older stuff. Lord Knows with Rick Ross. Anything with Rick Ross, really.
Rick Ross is the best Florida rapper ever. But yeah, leave like, comment, subscribe, share.
Give us
friend.
thoughts. If y'all want us to talk about something, let us know.
Yeah.
And we-
Alright.